hours. So, the man on your screen, his name is Sean Smith, but he was popularly known as Blacks. Blacks, he was born on Christmas Day, December 25th, 1988. Blacks was a businessman. He was the owner of a car mart named Car Junction. This car mart, it is situated at 3 Miles River in the parish of Westmoreland. It is well known that majority of Blacks' wealth was acquired by him chopping the line. Yeah man, Blacks, he was a scammer. Not a small time scammer. Blacks was a big time scammer. For a while now, Blacks has been on the police radar. There is also words on the street that Blacks, he was responsible for a number of persons being killed across the parish of Westmoreland. And I said, that's word on the street. Now, in early 2017, Sean Smith, also known as Blacks, he was issued with a firearm license by the FLA. This angered some police officers in the parish of Westmoreland. The then commanding officer for the parish, Senior Superintendent Egbert Parkins, he wrote a letter to the CEO of the FLA, Mr. Shane Dallin. In the letter, SSP Parkins, he documented a list of alleged criminal activities against Blacks. The list included an allegation that Blacks, he had assaulted a lady. The letter, it stated that Blacks was also charged for illegal possession of firearm, assault at common law, and discharging a firearm within 40 yards of a public space. The letter, it went on to state that credible intelligence reports have linked Blacks to numerous criminal activities in the parish of Westmoreland, to include lotto scamming, murders, and gun running. SSP Parkins, he also stated that he was satisfied that there is strong and enough information against Blacks to disqualify him from being accorded the privilege of a firearm user's license. In the circumstances, SSP Parkins, he stated in the letter that the police were recommending that Blacks' firearm license be revoked. Now, Blacks, he was interviewed by the Gleaner, and he had said that the assault case against him, it was dismissed because the person who had made the report against him had migrated. Blacks also claimed that the illegal possession of firearm case against him was nonsense, as the gun taken from him was one for which he had a permit. Blacks went on to say that when the case was dismissed, I went for my firearm. The Westmoreland police, they said they couldn't find it. I keep going back, and then I was advised to go to the FLA. The FLA told me that I should get back my gun, and up to now, Blacks was not given back the gun because the FLA, acting on the advice of the police, they revoked Blacks' gun license. Now, in 2019, there was an upsurge of violence in the parish of Westmoreland, to include murders and shootings. As a result, a state of public emergency was imposed in the parish. The police, they took a number of men who they claimed were responsible for the high crime rate in the parish of Westmoreland into their custody. The police, they also named some persons who they claimed were persons of interest and who they wanted to speak to. Now, on that list was Sean Smith, also known as Blacks. Blacks, he told the Gleaner that he was not going into the police. In fact, an article carried by the Jamaica Gleaner on Tuesday, May 28, 2019, titled Marked for Death. Westmoreland car dealer on the run from police killer squad, says his lawyer. In the article, Blacks was quoted as saying a team of police officers were demanding $800,000 from him, and because he refused to pay it, they were targeting him. Blacks told the Gleaner they detained me for 6 days in March, questioned and cross-examined me for every known thing. They released me, and 2 months later, I am a person of interest. That is all a part of the plan to kill me, because the policeman told me he was going to make my life hell if I don't pay this money. I have $18 million of clients' money to refund and can't do it because I have to be in hiding. When the police detained and released me, people start get jumpy because they wanted back their money. I have brought down cars for police who still owe me, but just because I am not paying any extortion money, I have to be running like a criminal. Blacks did not go into the police till after the state of emergency. He went in and he was questioned and released. Now, earlier this year, a voice note was released. Do you remember that voice note? We are going to let you hear some of what the person said on the voice note. Listen up.
Mr. Commissioner of Police, Ms. Stephanie Lindsay, and also Mr. Fitz Bailey. I want to give you some information regards to a crew in Westmoreland, George's Plain to be exact, to 3 Miles River. Okay? What happened now? You have two scammer nigga, one by the name of Blacks, own a car mart in the 3 Miles River area. What happened now is that they've been going on with a lot of crime in Westmoreland, pretending to robbery and murder. Because what's happened now is that they have some police officers in Westmoreland that they have close to them. So whatever they do, sweep underneath the carpet. Okay? So what happened now? I want to send out this voice note so you can get an understanding of what is going on in Westmoreland. Okay? As soon as you get this information, I want you to act swiftly on it. Okay? Okay, now, pretending to Blacks. The car robbery that is going on in Westmoreland, he's a part of the head of it. The car stealing ring. And the robbery that has been going around, where people door been kicked off and they have been robbed of cars, flat screen TV, and also bikes and money. Okay, so what happened now? I want to give you some details towards this. You have a youth by the name of Gawain that they robbed 2 motor cars from. There is also another youth at the Froome Factory Lane where they took a bike and also a television from. And that robbery, when they are escaping, there's a police officer, lady living on the scheme, that shoot after one of them, which it got into one of them foot, one of the robbers. And also, coming back now to some murders, where Blacks pay to kill a guy in Granger named Quacho. After he killed Quacho, then he go back and he pay to kill Siobhan Curlew in 3 Miles River. Then after that he goes on to pay to kill a guy in Burn Savannah. Also a murder in White House where they kill a guy at his house after he ordered 3 cars or so from Blacks, where he sent Blacks some money and Blacks decide he not gonna deliver the car, so he went and murdered that guy also. But because he have some police officer linking with, he believe he can do anything in Westmoreland and just get away with it scratch free. Okay, so I'm sending out this information.
So you heard the allegations the person made. Now, Blacks, he went on a blogger's page named Father Epic to clear his name. Here is some of what Blacks told Father Epic.
You see, in life, him a talking. I remember say him can't sue me, because me not call him name, But one thing, me want one message me want send to his voice note, man. He should have turned himself in when him and his friend murder Butter. The last man we get killed, a Froome era when the man go drop off grocery to one woman, the man will come from George's Plain. You see, he should have tell commissioner that he is one of the man who killed Butter. I don't know if people know Butter, but he should. So now me say this now. So if you think me accuse you wrongfully, come forward. As I say, if you can remember in August, if you don't follow the news or when they go in Westmoreland with 2 community, George's Plain and Froome. So some youth when I go around, like then just a ride around on bike, Whether them say elderly people, woman, anybody, they just walk around and shoot. Them shoot. Them not care who they want to shoot. So it's like me when the Bahamas. And it's like me here say, run a one shop when me used to hang out, get shoot up. And then shoot one other youth around pan the lane, the same bike man them. So me say, I want go on. So it's like me come back like 8 days after. Me say, you know, say we go put a stop into Wagwan in our place cause a foolish this. And it's like around 5 people dead. And I just charges playing, them are dead. And like after the shooting them go on is one direction. The bike them always a go. Them take the Cane Peace Road and them go through. Which the direction where them going is wet. This man will do the voice note, you know. I write in a fiend backyard. The direction where all of the bike them always a go after the shooting them go on, you know. So alright, police from Tablama police station, them reach out to me and thing and me tell them say, yo bossy, I don't know nothing what go on, you know. You understand, careful to notice I just judges playing people are dead, So me say, alright, here what me know. One of the youth last where them go on, which the youth never they over female, the youth they over him neighbor yard when the gunman them come. So him see couple of them I know them face and know say I demand them from right a room. So him never brave enough to go give a statement by himself or so if he take you them off of the road. You understand what I say?
Mm-hmm.
So me there as a man and me I tell him say, brother, any means or anything, man, just here I go on, brother, me there for you. Do the right thing. Me no need if you tell like no lie on no man, just do the right thing. So me bring the man go era one. Cause me no afraid to talk, you know. Me myself drive the man go era one. You understand? And we meet up there with 2 big police and me never talk to none of the police. Me just send him in and him go in there and him do what him need to do. Alright, so it's like Westmoreland police, them get the authority now to start lock up some man. So them lock up around 5 man. And since them lock up them 5 man there, everything cool off. Brother, me I tell you, say everybody in a George's plane can start come back on the road, hang out as them like kids can start come back on the road now. So it's like the man them now, it's like one of the police them tell the man them say, and me do it. You understand? Tell the man them say, and me do it, you know, say, and me make the man go do the report, you know. You understand? So me say, yo, me not really care, you understand? Because it's not like me a youth or hang out on the roadside where a man can just ride up and feel like so they can just kill me and gone. You understand? So
Yeah.
it's like from me do that now, it's like the youth them other clownies them on the road. No rate me none at all, but me I say, yo, everything that happen at the place, them always a call my name. So me decide to take a stand and say, here we go now. Full stop. Everything have to go stop right now. You see me? So when me do that, them not like it. So the youth them now, most of them friends come to me. Even the last time they come to me is when me there one place named Sheffield one party. When you approach me and say, yo, the general them want some free up. So me say, yo, general them want some free up. What you talk about? He say, yo, no them man there where your friend them put you in jail, man. I say, well, see what you talk about. So he must say, my offer me and money and see what I can do. So me say, yo, brother, any money you have for your fees, you can help your friend them in a brother. You have to bring that to a station in a brawling. Me tell him that. So you have to bring that the money to a station. So it's like them no come back to me from then. So it's like what them do now is like them make one of them family from a road now feel like say alright, nothing now go on for them, then they are jail and can't get no bail. Then go push out a voice note for me to make me look like a the bad person. In which me and the next man alone brief up in the community and say no more killing. Cause remember, you know, if you can check the voice note, you know, the voice note stating say crimes are going from George's Plain to 3 Miles River.
So you heard that. Now, we carried a story on this channel. Well, we carried 2 stories. They were about an incident that took place at Jane Marks Road, George's Plain in the parish of Westmoreland. The incident took place on Saturday, July 16th, 2022, about 2:30 in the afternoon. We told you that a man popularly known as Bobby Flex, who is in his late 40s, we told you that he was shot and injured by hoodlums. It is said that a group of hoodlums, armed with M16 rifles and handguns, they went to Bobby Flex's yard, searching for a man who they are in a conflict with. We are learning that this conflict, it stems from lotto scamming money not being shared, how it should be shared. We are told that the man who they were searching for, he was not at the yard. So the hoodlums, they fired a barrage of gunshots in the air. We are told that Bobby Flex, he was inside of his house, and on hearing the gunshots, he got up and was coming out of the house when one of the hoodlums, identified as Sean Smith, also known as Blacks, opened gunfire at him. It is said that Bobby Flex, he ran into the house, and the hoodlums, they then boarded a car that they came into the yard in and made good their escape. Bobby Flex, he received a gunshot wound to his right hand. He was rushed to the Savannah Lamar Hospital, where he was treated and released. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, 8 5.56 spent shells and 1 9mm spent shell were recovered from the scene. The police, they released that photograph. It stated that Sean Smith, also known as Blacks, he was wanted by the police for wounding with intent. This was in relation to the shooting of Bobby Flex. Now, Blacks, in the company of his lawyer, he handed in himself to the police the same day, and he was formally charged. So whilst we were reading the comments under the photograph that the JCF posted on its Instagram page, we saw these comments. They were made by someone with a fictitious account. Now, let me read some of what the person had to say under the photograph. First up, this man ran into Curlew them house with him friends wearing police uniforms. You showed Flex with AR-15. The community tired of you. You need to live in prison for all the wicked things you do. Another comment made by the person was, Blacks, you want to be the Dan for George's plane, but wanna sweet you is gonna sour you. Another comment the person made, and pay attention to this one. This one says, Bobby Flex, do not go to court and tell the judge lies. He could have taken your life. Do not take the $2 million him offer you. Tell your father Tommy to bring back the $500,000 to Renee. Can you decipher that? You can't? Well, Blacks, he went to the Western Regional Gun Court in Montego Bay on Wednesday, July 27th, 2022, where the case, it was discontinued on the request of Bobby Flex. He told the court he doesn't wish to go any further with it. You decipher it now? Oh, you decipher it now? Okay, some money run, not true? Yeah man, big money run. Now, as a result of Bobby Flex doing that, Blacks was now a free man. He was released from police custody. We are learning that Blacks, he and some friends, they were in the town of Savannah Lamar. They were flexing and having a jolly good time. It is said that in the late afternoon, they split up. Some went home and some went elsewhere. Now, Blacks and 2 of his friends, they went to an upstairs bar on a plaza right beside the bus park in Savannah Lamar in the parish of Westmoreland. They were in the bar having a drink when about 6:35 or thereabout, Blacks got a phone call. As a result of this phone call, he told his friends that he will soon come back. He was gonna give someone some money and come back. Blacks walked out of the bar onto the corridor of the plaza, and that was it. Blacks, he was attacked by at least 3 hoodlums who pumped over 20 bullets in his body. Blacks, he died on the spot.